Hi, I'm Alistair Croll, Content Chair for Cloud Connect, the upcoming cloud computing conference happening this March in Santa Clara. I'm here to look at an issue that's causing some changes and some slowdowns in the cloud computing world, and it's really the problem of choice. Now, people think they have a lot of reasons to move to the cloud, and adoption is happening well, but there seems to be a lot of disagreement, even when you ask people whether or not they're going to migrate to a cloud environment. In some cases, depending on which study you look at, you can't get a straight answer about whether people are adopting cloud services or not. For example, in one ITI study, more than 80% of people said they were not interested in moving to the cloud. But in the next study, conducted by F5 Networks, 82% of people said they were in the middle of implementing migrations towards cloud environments. And at the same time, a third study by CIO magazine showed that some people had no interest and some people are aggressively pursuing and implementing cloud services. I think one of the reasons that we see this disconnect is the problem of choice. So let's talk about a couple of examples of where choice can be really bad. There was a study done about choice by Sheena Iyengar. She actually looked at what happens when you offer people too many choices. So for her experiment, she went into a grocery store and she set up two stalls. One had 6 jams that people could try, and the other had 24 jams that people could try. And she recorded how many people tried the jams and how many people actually bought the jams. And of course, most cases, both groups, people tried 1.5 jams on average. But if you look at what actually happened, the number of people that stopped to taste when there were 6 jams was around 35–40%. The number of people that stopped to taste when there were 24 to choose from was around 60%. So many more people tried it out. Unfortunately, for the people who had 24 jams out, a dramatically smaller amount of people that tried the jams actually bought one when there were 24. There were simply too many to choose from. There's a second study that was done on cancer patients that shows that when you ask people who don't have cancer whether they want to choose their own treatment or rely on the advice of a physician, most of them say they want to choose their own treatment. But when you ask actual cancer patients, 87% say, please let the doctor choose for me. In cloud computing, we have a similar problem. We're faced with a tremendous number of choices. We have a wide variety of vendors, traditional IT vendors, pure play cloud providers, managed hosting providers, even companies like Amazon or Google that were in adjacent businesses but have moved into cloud computing. We have a wide range of possible approaches: platform as a service, software as a service, infrastructure as a service, and so on. We have different ways of deploying in-house or externally. We have a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the industry. We don't know really whether or not this is just virtualization, just commoditization, just outsourcing. Many vendors are rebranding themselves and painting themselves in the cloud colors, putting on the cloud mantle and confusing the market. There's a wide range of tools to choose from: network management tools, IT management tools, scaling tools that muddy the waters because it's unclear what's involved in the cloud and what's extra. And finally, there's a wide variety of applications we might want to migrate to a cloud. So some applications are a 3-tiered web environment, but you also have batch processing applications and traditional enterprise applications that rely on things like joins, data analysis, message buses, and so on. And so it's no wonder that with all these choices, people are waiting to see what happens. They're kind of waiting for some of those options to go away so they can be told what to do. This is just one of the things we're going to look at Cloud Connect this March. It's a pretty controversial topic because everybody wants cloud computing, but nobody's actually buying the jam. We'd love to have you join us at this conference and further the discussion there. Thanks.